Hello, dear rich kids. Do you know me? Forget that. Just remember channel. This is God of Chelsea. So today I have just one content to discuss about. That is Chelsea. The game against Carabao Cup will be held tonight at 1:30 p.m. in my AM, not PM, AM on the very night. So today we have been discussing about Tuchel's conference. So he already told that 9 players will be missing. So which literally means there is no Kante, there is no chance of playing Christensen because he has been injured. Beside that, I honestly think that Georgina is someone who has been seen on training, and Chalaba is also somehow fit. He was not injured on the process last time when we faced and when we draw against nil against Wolves. That was the match last time. So it was just 2 days ago. So the game on December becomes thick and fast. So which ultimately means that we have to be ready on every term. And beside that, we have 10 days to be recovered from the players that are coming back. And it was accident that Georgina was seen positive tested, but it was not the case. It was a false positive test. Beside that, I honestly think that we need to be ready for the game against Brentford. But the fact is, I have mixed feeling for this, and I honestly think that we should not blame the result, whatever we may be. Either we lose or win. That is a good situation for us because now the condition that we are facing is something that we have been never dreaming of or never thought of, because we honestly thought that we'll be on a run, we'll be have some players that will be negative tested, and we never thought that COVID will be another case for again to be the match to be held or football to be held. I honestly think that football has been held by COVID in various terms, but we, when appealed the game against Wolves, we are not the teams that the Premier League allowed us to, you know, hold for, because they, battered our request, and things can go well for us because we don't need that. We need to fight for it, and I honestly think that the lineup, predicted lineup, will be something that I would never expect, because before that game, I think at least I could have, you know, corrected out 8 out of 11. But here's the thing, I don't know who are we playing on the field. I don't know. I honestly think that academic players will be featuring more, but we honestly had something on the mind that Louis Baker was ready to be featured on this match, very match, but he also got positive tested today, so things are not going well for Chelsea. And I honestly think that December is something that we have been always facing problem, but after December we will be back. I honestly think that, and in Tuchel we must trust. Beside that, we must not judge the result. I last time I have already told that. So here is the thing. I honestly think that we should have been be ready for this match. And Brentford are those teams. Thomas Frank has already told that there in there are no players who are positive tested, and there are no any injury records because they have not been playing football matches since 10 days. So which ultimately means that you will put a team that will go against to haunt us. And I honestly think that he also told on conference we will not take it lightly. We will put on a strong team. And Thomas Tuchel on other hand had already told that 9 players are missing, which literally means that we think that, and I also think that we will put our lab Kubam product, that is our academic players, like Bale. And I honestly think that someone like Charlie Webster, you know Javier Ambuemba, are those teams, are those players which must feature, I think, for this match. And beside that, I don't judge the result because we know that our situation has been completely against us. So if we be surprised, if we been knocked out by the Brentford, that would be also good thing for us because we don't have to fight for this cup. And I honestly think that Premier League must be given priority to those cups, because at the moment we don't need Carabao Cup. All we need is Premier League to fight for that, close the gap between Manchester City and Liverpool, which ultimately leads to us fighting for the title. So City at the moment does not look like they are, you know, fighting, or they are looking for other teams to be dropping point, and we are the team that are constantly dropping points. So beside that, Liverpool are also someone who might have drop point, but they are not the team which consistently drop the points like us. Beside that, AFCON is coming soon, so Mendy will be out, and I honestly think that this might affect the Liverpool team because Salah will be out, and so called, you know, Sadio Mane will be also out. Navi Keita will be out, which is not featuring for Liverpool. AFCON may have been good news for us, but the main thing we will miss is Mendy at the goalkeeper, and between the goalkeeper as well. We know that we have been conceding goals, so that is not a great thing to be considered. Beside that, I honestly think that Kepa Arrizabalaga should be ready for this upcoming games, because the game will come somehow lighter than the December, and upcoming Boxing Day we will have Aston Villa, Stephen Gerrard. That will be the game that we must win. Otherwise, we are out of the title list, and we must never hope that we'll fight the Premier League title this season. And I honestly think that we must consider, if we are out of the game, we must consider the other cups like Carabao Cups, FA Cups, you know, World Cup, Club World Cup, that is generally. So we need to win that. We need to grab that, because we have already grabbed our Super Cup against Villarreal on the penalty. And thanks to all his Kepa Arrizabalaga, who has been performing last three penalties, and he have won us last three penalty shootout, because we know that how he is good at saving penalties. Beside that, I honestly think that this match I would definitely start with Kepa Arrizabalaga at the goalkeeper. So I already said Bale will be someone who will be featuring. So I honestly think that Aspilicueta, Thiago Silva might have been featuring, but Javier Mbame is someone I would like to start off, and we have Salter as well, who will be starting, I think. So I honestly don't know about the pretty lineup, but I will go with what it is. So I think on left hand side will be new academic players and Charlie Wester, such as, you know, Romelu Loftus-Cheek or Jorginho will be there, I think, because on front three is someone we honestly think that, Charlie Musunda Jr. will be back on the front three. So starting off, I think he should be there, and, you know, Toon Bellup or something like that guy who scores frequently on the academy may have been featuring this game, and I honestly think that he should be there up front alongside with Hakim Ziyech, or maybe he has small some knock as well. So I honestly think that Mason Mount should be starting as well, because we need to at least put some fight, and don't be surprised if we lost this game by 3-0, by 4-0, 3-2, 3-1, maybe whatever be the result. I honestly trust the Tuchel, and in Tuchel we trust. Beside that, don't forget to subscribe my channel. On the right hand corner there is subscribe button. You see how it is easy. Just you are one click away, and you are nothing to do. You have nothing to do. Beside that, turn on the notification bell, so such that when I next time upload the video on this channel, you get instantly notified. And if you feel to support me, please smash the like button. Beside that, bye bye, I'll be back.